I'm Michael Longyear, and today I'm going to be reviewing James Comerford's play throughout the last few months, his strengths, his weaknesses, and how he can improve. So James, one of your main strengths that I think everyone can notice if you watch the game is your tackling, as you're always there, ready for the tackle. Your position is perfect, you're always ready to hit the player low, like in between the knee and the waist, so you can hit the player with a bit of force, so that you can drive them backwards and then bring them down with you. And that helps the team as it stops the opponents being able to break the gain line, so then prevents them from being able to attack deeper into our own half. Another strength in that is how, in your tackling, is how even if you can't get the low position, you'll wrap the player, and if you can't wrap the player, you'll grab onto the ball and you'll sometimes rip it, which then also benefits the team as we either steal the ball or the player gains minimal yards. So the second strength that I've picked out for you is your passing, as you're always aware of where the players are around you. So if you've got a support runner, you'll take it in with you and then you'll offload just before contact. This is to allow you to create a game line break for your team, and it also creates attacking opportunities out wide or in close to the breakdown. So the third strength for you I've put is your game awareness, line speed / positioning. It's a bit of everything, because in terms of line speed, you're always one of the first players up and pressing the opponent's attacking line, so this prevents them from being able to press you in their attack. And then I've also put how you're with your awareness, you're always prepared for an offload. Like if you hear a support runner coming near, you will offload quickly, which creates a game line break. Excuse me. And another thing that I'd have put under positioning is you're always there to support a player even if you don't receive the ball, which is a major advantage, because then a defender has to think twice of who they're going to go for. So that helps your teammate, as he knows that the defender is going to be in two minds, so he won't be 100% certain of who you're going to be who he's going to have to tackle. So now is the difficult part, your weaknesses. There's only two that I could really pick out. One is your lifting. I'd say that the main reason to this is where you don't get your position low enough to produce enough power, which you still get the player up, but if you were to get lower, you'd be able to generate more force and you get the player up faster and at a higher height. So, and that then helps the team, as in the line out, you'll be able to win the ball more easily and you'll be able to compete against the opponents. So the way that I believe that this would be improved is by lifting drills. So in training, do game situations just like lifting, then down and then running a line, then resetting and doing a few more of those every now and again. So, and now your second weakness is your ball carrying. The main reason for this is because often you will run into contact and you'll either lose the ball as it's been ripped, or you'll knock the ball on, which then has a damaging effect on the team, because you'll have the support runners there, and if the opponents are able to see this, they'll be able to quickly ship the ball out and attack you on the wing. The second part of this, why it's a weakness, is your technique. Like, you should always enter contact with two hands on the ball, but usually you enter with one hand on the ball, which makes it easier to rip the ball out of you, or if they get a hand on it, it's easy to force a knock on. So the way you train this is by in training, do situations where you've got a tackler and he's in one of the padded suits, because it creates more of a realistic situation and simulated. So you're running at him and you've got to have two hands on the ball, or there could be a punishment for not doing it, so like you have to do 20 push-ups for it. So then you keep on taking it in, and once you've gotten it and you're securing it properly, you'll be able to finish that drill. So then the way this will affect you in the game is you'll be more confident in your technique. So then going into the game, you'll have the confidence to try more things in the game, allowing your team not to have to support you as much, like mentally, because you'll have more confidence to go and do the extra yard.